Hi everyone! Welcome! Happy Witchy Wednesday! How's everyone? I'm excited that you're all here. Hi Eagle, hi Starlove, hi Cameron, hi Caramel. I want to say that I got a gift from Miss Moonlight and she sent you all a message. So, well, I think she sent you all a message. It says, Happy channel anniversary for you and all the friends, but this does not include Nightbot. So she sent a gift for all of you, but not Nightbot. So I guess what she sent was this little oracle card. So if you want a message from the oracle card that she sent, I could do that as well. If you want the Witch's Familiar Oracle card, when you write join, you can just write that after instead of a question. Or you can add that and your question if you want to add this card to your question with the other cards as well. You can do that. She also sent a pendulum, which is used to talk to spirits as well. If you want to hear a message, or it's like a yes or no question from the spirit. So that is nice. She also sent treats for VC, so if she gets too noisy, we can distract her with a treat. So thank you, Miss Moonlight. I appreciate it so much. I'm putting together furniture. Oh, too funny. Cute. So yeah, thank you, Miss Moonlight, and thank you, everyone. Yeah, and also want to say I do have a legal disclaimer in the description down below. If you want to check that out, you can do that as well. And I was going to say something else, but I forgot. Yeah, but if you're new here, welcome. I'm tamsyfae. And like I said, thank you all for coming back. I appreciate your visit every night. Yeah, so if you're new here, you want to join, you just write join or exclamation mark join. Both work with your question. Please write a question because if there's no question, you might get missed. And if you can just wait till you have your reading before you join the list again, just so that everybody has a turn. Yeah, so I'll just switch the cards to so you can see them, right? There we go. Hi, Dr. Fizza. Does my ex-Scorpio stalk me on social media? Okay, so this is for Dr. Fizza. Does Dr. Fizza's ex-Scorpio stalk them on social media? Thank you, Ms. Moonlight. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who comes here and supports me in this the channel and puts up with my craziness. There I go. So let's see. The tower is in the light. So I do feel like your ex may be trying to cause a little chaos. Maybe she's not intending to. Maybe your ex is expecting you not to know that she is checking you out and seeing what you're doing. I just feel, I really feel that chaos energy coming from the tower. Maybe she even feels a little bit of that that chaos going on themselves. There's also the Four of Pentacles that is in the dark. The Four of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there is an energy about like waiting for acknowledgement, waiting for you to realize that, or waiting for you're the Scorpio, so I don't mean to call her she, I don't know her gender or their gender, sorry about that. Doesn't does want you to know that they are stalking you and watching you and is looking for you to acknowledge that. For the Five of Pentacles in the light, I feel like there's a little bit of anger or grief. I feel like it's more grief than anger. I don't know, maybe they think that you're doing better without them for some reason, is what I'm feeling. There's also the Magician. The Magician is in the light, so I do feel like, um, you know, they're, just trying to be creative, or like trying to see what is going on without, making it look too obvious, at the same time wanting the acknowledgement at the same time, kind of thing, trying to, trick you that they're not doing it, even though they are, and even though they do want the acknowledgement. That's what I got for you, Dr. Fizza. Things randomly falling apart. Yeah, that too. Oh, with the furniture? Ah, I was just thinking, yeah, that the tower does mean that things are just randomly falling apart as well. You're welcome, Dr. Fizza. Star Love Angel, will it be safe to dispose of my ex belongings at this time? Let's see. Will it be safe to dispose of my ex belongings at this time? The Wheel of Fortune. With the two aces being in the dark, I do feel like maybe wait a bit longer for some reason, The ace is um, slow down on that new start, because they're in the dark. There is a Wheel of Fortune though, so luck is on your side. You are on track on whatever it is that you are doing right now. The stars in the dark, so I feel like, the universe isn't quite blessing that you get rid of them right now for some reason. But that's what I got for you. Unless there was something else to that, but no. I feel like the cards want you to wait for some reason. Cameron! Leo reading for Cameron. He finally got a turn. He's been waiting the last couple of times. This is for you, Cameron. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, what's going on? For the Knight of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like there's energy, like you are going in the right path, you are doing the right thing, you're getting some acknowledgement, you've already got that already, so you're on the right track. You have the Five of Wands. For the Five of Wands, I do feel like there's some fiery energy going on there. I do feel like there might be a little bit of a conflict. I don't know if that has to do with you and somebody else, or just things are not really working out for you the way that you want them to. I also feel like there's an energy that you're putting in too much time for at work and maybe feeling a little tired. There is the Ten of Pentacles in the dark. For the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there's energy that something might not be as what it seems to be. Like, I don't know if like a company is trying to get your attention or something, but they're not really being genuine about why they're doing that. Maybe it's just like a scam or something. I feel that energy for you. I also feel like there's energy about wanting to succeed, but like not really putting enough effort into it. Even though I feel like you are pretty much putting on a lot of effort into it, Cameron. Maybe it just means changing things up a little bit than what you've been doing. The Eight of Cups is in the dark. For the Eight of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's energy that you do have some good relationships, but I feel like some of your relationships might be neglected, or some people may feel like you're abandoning them. So I don't know if this is like a friend or something, or someone that you collab with. They really want your attention right now. But that's what I got for you, Kim. Eagle, general reading for the next 3 days. And Witchy Oracle. Okay, cool. Awesome. General reading for Eagle. And a Witchy Oracle. Next 3 days. Let's see. We'll do the reading first and then the Oracle. Ooh, Five of Swords. Five of Swords is in the dark. I do feel like there's energy about maybe feeling a little defeated, but I also feel like there's energy that a situation may escalate a little bit. I'm also feeling like, I don't know if you've taken initiative to do something or somebody else has taken initiative to do something in your workplace or wherever the situation is that isn't really going well or isn't what they expected it to be. I don't know if it's you or someone else or how that affects your energy. There is the Seven of Pentacles in the light. I feel like this is an energy about just evaluating your progress and like making sure that you are on the right path and you are doing what you're supposed to be doing to stay on the right track, like your spiritual path, I mean, you know? I also feel like there's energy that you're going to be pushing through and getting things done. Um, mm, I feel like there's an energy like maybe that has something to do with this initiative. Is like show your talent. Maybe don't just talk about it, but actually show your initiative instead of just using words. You know, sometimes what do I want to say? Sometimes actions mean more than words, right? So so for the Four of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about having some limitations. So I don't know if the limitations is that you have this big idea or someone has this big idea and they want to show it to you. I'm not quite sure if this is you or somebody else. I'm feeling like two different energies here. Um, I also feel like there's some kind of schemes being delayed. Not sure what that is about. There is a Wheel of Fortune in the dark, so I do feel like maybe things are not meant to happen this week. You know, I don't know if there's something you're expecting to happen. It's just not meant to happen this week. I don't feel like it's not going to happen at all. Just kind of like not this week for some reason. I don't know what my camera's doing, but maybe that was weird. It just went off and on like that. I will do your oracle card reading from the Witch's Familiar. It's so cute. It's so tiny. It's the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle. My camera disappeared again. Hold on. I'm going to refresh it. Hopefully that works. Is that gonna work? Hi, Mike. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Hi, Lala. Hi, Lucinda. Hopefully my camera works. I'm gonna try it. Oh, there we go. It is working now. Okay, let's see what kind of cards we can get for Eagle. You got and Suze. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but there is a black crow there. So let's see what the black crow means. Oh, it's a raven. It's not a black crow. 8. 8. Let's see. What does 8 say? 8. For the raven. The highly intelligent raven is always alert. And like a god, God's Odin ravens. I think there's some Latin words here, but who are you, his eye and ears, and in the world he is always collecting information, flying high in his ear, sight over all. You can hear him calling out as he is passing on a message of both good news and a warning. Ooh, so maybe we can get some good news, maybe a warning at the same time. Maybe that's what I was trying to say. I have no idea if they're connected or not, or if this is two different things. That's what I got for you, Eagle. You're welcome. It is pretty cool. You have to learn how to say those Latin words for next time. I'll have to practice saying them. You probably sound more witchy. Dottie, what do you see about me and my life? Ooh, what do I see about Dottie and her life? What is going on with Dottie and her life right now? What does Dottie need to know? Ooh, the Queen of Cups? That's some good energy. Ooh, okay, so for the Queen of Cups, I do feel like there's a strong energy. I feel like there's strong energy about listening to your maternal instincts, like listening really deep into your, like, your intuition. Women always have like the best intuition, right? So I feel like that is a good energy for you. I do also feel like there's energy about um, being nurturing and being a nurture giver. So I don't know if you've been like overly sensitive just because you care a lot for someone and you're trying to put a lot of energy into them, or what the energy is. I also feel like there's an openness and a passion. So I don't know if this has to do with something you've been working on, like a project, or if this has to do with something with a friendship or a lover situation. There's also the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is in the dark, but I feel like there is an energy about worrying about money and worrying about problems. Um, yeah. I also feel like there's a energy about something being overlooked. So I don't know if there's like an opportunity that you've been missing, or something that you're not really putting a lot of focus in. Maybe you think it doesn't matter right now, but for some reason the cards are saying that, don't overlook that. Maybe either get it done or look into it or see what that is. There is a Chariot, so I do feel like you're on the right path overall. I do feel like you're going through a phase of like overcoming some obstacles and challenges. I can feel that for you. I also feel like there's energy about like letting go of some past tension and past conflicts. I feel like they will be resolved soon, whatever that is. I feel like you're gonna get your independence back. I also feel like whatever this is, you're gonna be getting back together. So I know something happened between you and a partner or you and a friendship, but I do feel like this nurturing and this Cherry is like it might happen that soon that you'll get back together or have that conversation again. There's a Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is in the light. So I do feel like there's an energy of having some past regret or just past worries about something. I also feel a little bit of anxiety or stress, whatever that is for you. But I do feel like overall things are gonna get better. That's what I got for you, Dottie. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Thank you for coming. Hi, Scott. I miss people sometimes. Hi. Welcome. I'm so glad you made it. I appreciate you all. If anyone is new and didn't hear my intro, Miss Moonlight got me some oracle cards. So instead of a question, if you want a oracle card reading, my screen froze on me. There we go. I don't know what happened to it, but there, it's back. If you do want a message from the Witches familiar, we can do that. Caramel, DL's current feelings and attentions towards me. Not towards me, towards Caramel. DL's current feelings and attentions towards VF. VF, not Caramel. Okay, I got this right. DL's current feelings and attentions towards VF. See, I get so distracted. Let's see. There we go. Hi, Amy. How are you? It's a Halloween deck, so it's Witchy Wednesdays. You gotta take out the Halloween decks, right? Thank you so much for popping in, Amy. I appreciate that so much. You can ask a question if you like to join the list. Let's just join with a question. There's so many people. Okay, the Fool is in the dark, so I do feel like maybe you've been lacking on taking that leap of faith, like taking that risk of whatever DL is doing. Is like they don't want to take that risk. They don't want to jeopardize whatever they have going on to move forward in that direction towards VF. There's also the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in the dark as well. For the King of Swords being in the dark, I do feel like maybe they've had some harsh words to say or something. I'm not quite sure what the relationship is between the two of them, or they feel like they're worried about saying something they don't want to, I do feel like whatever it is, they're having struggle with the love thing. Like, I don't feel like it's not because they don't have feelings or whatever. I just feel like they don't know how to make that connection work for them. There's also the Page of Wands. So I do feel like they're still communicating. I still feel like they're talking together and that sort of thing. For the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords is kind of like wanting to have that start, wanting to have that victory of doing things, working together and stuff, but not really having the right ambition to move forward is what I'm feeling like with the other cards. So I got for you, Caramel. Sama! General reading for Sama. General reading for Sama. Ooh. Ooh, they're all positive. They're all gone in the light. That is some good positive energy there. For the High Priestess is in the light. I do feel like there's an energy about having a commitment. I don't know if you've been in a commitment or like been thinking about committing to something, but I do feel like there's an energy there. I also feel like there's energy about like trusting your intuition or trusting your instincts on whatever the decision is or whatever you're thinking about making a commitment towards. I also feel like there's energy that maybe some past secrets are going to come to light. If there was something that you weren't really sure about before, you're going to like have some clarity on that. There is the Ace of Cups. I do feel like there's some new beginning. I don't know if this is a new beginning in like a love relationship or just a new beginning in a passion project that you can really work on and use your hands to fulfill that. I do feel like it's going to make you feel happy and excited about it. I can feel that energy. There's the Hierophant. The Hierophant is in the light as well. I feel like you're going to be learning something. So I don't know if this is a passion project where you have to learn something or watch videos on how to put it together or what this is for you. But I do think you're going to be learning something. So again, it could also be related to a high pretext of learning some past secrets that you haven't really thought of before previously, but now they're going to come to light. There is the King of Pentacles in the light as well. So I do feel like you're going to be able to solve some problems and have some success, even some prosperity coming your way. I can feel that for you. I also feel like someone is going to be generous to you, and I feel like whatever this person is, I do feel like they have a strong relationship. So I don't know if you feel the same way or not, but that's what I got for you. Hi, Shayna. How are you? Is Nightbot causing problems already? Holy, he doesn't wait long, that one. Lucinda, career finance reading for Lucinda. Career finance reading for Lucinda. Career and finance reading for Lucinda. The strength. For the strength, I do feel like you have strength. I do feel like whatever you're trying to accomplish, you do have the strength and the courage and all of that to go with it. The strength card also represents using your animal instincts, like really listening. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not right. If it does, then it is kind of energy. also, with the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords is in the light. So I do feel like there's an energy of like getting some more material wealth. So I do feel like money will be coming in. I also feel like there's an energy about working security. So I feel like whatever this is, I do feel like um, if you're not in a work, whatever your work situation is, I do feel like you're going to either get a promotion or you're going to change jobs or something else, or just something that will let you know that your career and your work situation is for long term and not just a short term. With the Seven of Pentacles, I also feel like there may be some questions here. I don't know what the questions would be. Maybe it's about the money situation, maybe not, but I do feel like you're going to be doing some future planning and like evaluating your progress and like being able to harvest some resources as well. I feel like you're going to, yeah, definitely be able to see a long term success soon. So I don't know if it's going to be within the career you already have or if they're going to like, give you a different position or something, they'll make you feel more secure, is what I'm trying to say, Yeah, the Temperance in the Dark, though. With the Temperance in the Dark, I feel like there's energy about like trying to trust your intuition, your instincts. Like don't overthink things. Like really listen to what your intuition is telling you. Yeah, that's what I got for you, though. Overall, it seems really good. You're getting all the strength you need. There you go. Just suck it all up. You're welcome, Sama. Hong, are Kay's feelings growing for me during this distance? Okay. So are Kay's feelings growing for me during this distance? Okay, so does that mean that you and Kay are like separated right now because there's a distance? Gotcha. Okay, let's see here. What are Kay's feelings? What are Kay's feelings during this distance? No. Okay, no action? No communication. Okay, no communication. Okay, no communication. So are Kay's feelings growing for me during this no communication? I gotcha. Thank you for clarifying. Hi, spiritual goddess. What are Kay's feelings for Kong during this no communication? Oops. This is the exact way it fell out, so we're going to keep it. Let's see. Huh. The Ace of Wands. For the Ace of Wands, I do feel like there is an energy. I do feel like they are looking ahead. I feel like they're thinking of you. The Ace of Wands is a masculine energy. So I do feel like they are thinking about you, but I also feel like they are moving on. Um, I also feel like they're trying to make new plans, and I feel like they're thinking about communicating to you, but I don't feel like they're going to. I just feel like they're thinking about maybe they should say something to you. But at the same time, they're trying to move on for whatever reason. There is the Fool. For the Fool, I do feel like there's an energy about looking ahead. I feel like this is more for you, Kong, is like looking ahead and like looking to see what your path is and what you feel and that sort of energy. There is a Death card, so I do feel like whatever Kay is feeling right now, I do feel like they're not ready to communicate with you right now. I just feel like that communication is kind of like dead at the moment. They're not really putting a lot of time and effort into it, even though they're thinking about it a little bit, but they are trying to move on. So there is the Hangman. So I don't know if this is like for you or Kay about seeing things from a different perspectives and being open to new ideas, maybe even open to new partners or whatever this energy is. That's what I got for you. Hi, side student. How are you? This Moonlight Witchy Oracle card. Yay! Get to use them again. Witchy Oracle card for Miss Moonlight. I love how tiny they are. They're so cute. Emily saw them earlier and she was excited about them too. Ooh. Swallow. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we're going to see what it has to say. 32. Oops. It says, sun flashes off the brilliant feathers of the kingfisher as a burst from the water. Droplets sparkle like diamonds filled with pure life force. The vibrant little bird has boundless energy and overflows with well-being. Sowilo holds within the radiance of the sun is the energy of life, strength and character and contentness. This rune speaks of clear vision and victory of good over evil, the light displaying the dark. Good fortune and positivity awaits you, Miss Moonlight. So she's giving you some positivity and light. That is awesome. I'm saying it right? Okay, good. I feel like I'm horrible when I see words I haven't seen before. They are so cute. Psychometric is my connection with Taurus fading. So is Psychometric's connection with Taurus fading? Let's see. What is going on with the Taurus and the Psychometric? This one I really wanted to be out, huh? For the Nine of Swords, I don't know if this is your energy or the Taurus, but I do feel like this energy is about. I feel like it's like a lot of like stress or anxiety or worry or even paranoia. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's like they're just not having the right coping mechanisms to like deal with what they're dealing with. Um, I feel a lot of worry. Yeah. There's a magician. The magician's in the dark. I feel like whatever their plans are, maybe their plans are not working, or they're making plans on purpose that they know are not going to work just because they're not having a lot of confidence in themselves or confidence in their plans for some reason. There's a Seven of Wands. For the why did I say Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands is like choices and like decisions that need to be made. But for the Ten of Wands, I feel like maybe there's something that is being overlooked, or they just feel like they're trying to make excuses for not having time. I'm not quite sure what that is for you, or if you know what any of this means. There's a Two of Swords again with the choices. I keep feeling there's a choice or decision that needs to be made. I'm not quite sure if you know what this is or not. Maybe this is just something that is being picked up by the Taurus's energy. For the two, I do feel like they don't want to trust the calmness. I don't know if there is a calmness between the two of you, and they're just on edge for whatever reason, or if you're the one that's not trusting their calmness right now. I do feel like that is an energy. So what your question is, if the connection is fading, I don't really feel like the connection is fading, but I do feel like the Taurus is struggling with something internally. Like I don't know if it's like their emotions are just down right now, if they're just not just in some like in low energy phase, or but I can imagine that this can be causing a distance or a fading feeling between the two of you. So I know Taurus sometimes they're like that when they feel like someone wants them to change their mind. They don't like to compromise. Dream. What's my fire sign's intentions? Ooh, for dream. What is dream's fire sign's intentions? What are dream's fire sign intentions? Ooh, there we go. Dream's fire sign intentions. Ooh, there's a lot of positive energy here. They're on the lights. That's good. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is in the light. I do see that there's an energy about like standing back and like being happy with what you've come so far, like just appreciating your accomplishments that you have done before already, and not being scared about them not being good enough or whatever. Just like being proud, even though it may not be perfect, but I can feel that excitement. Or if you don't have it yet, I feel like it's gonna come for you soon. I feel like the fire sign is feeling that as well. Like they're happy how things have been progressing. Um, the Six of Cups, is in the light as well. So I feel like they're just feeling that youthfulness. I can feel that. Maybe they feel like a child again, or they're just missing. They might be missing something from their childhood as well. The Page of Swords. I don't know if they reached out to you already, but I do feel like they were thinking about it if they haven't. If they have, I do feel like they want to make plans with you or do something with you with the Page of Swords. But I also feel like they're overthinking something. So I don't know if you know what they're overthinking or um, what's on their mind. But I also feel like there's energy about something about intimacy. So I don't know if the intimacy is like a problem right now or not, or if it's just something that they're worried about, or if this is your energy. I don't know what's up with that. There is a lover, so I do feel like there's some opportunities coming your way for the both of you. This does mean celebrations and happiness. It can mean a celebration like a family gathering, or just going out on a date and just having a little celebration between the two of you. But that's what I got. Playlist. Will I pass the rest of my classes? Will playlist pass the rest of their classes? Will they pass the rest of their classes? Ooh, the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is in the dark. Oh, for the Ten of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about um, a failed investment. So I don't know if that means that you may have to do something over again, or if there's a risk of something not being passed for some reason. Not quite sure what that energy is for you. The Ace of Wands is in the dark. For the Ace of Wands, I do feel like you're you're approaching the end. So I feel like this is the end of your classes or the end of um, whatever that is for you. I also feel like there's energy about living on the edge a little bit and needing to take some more action. I feel like more work is needed. So I don't know if you're aware of that or not. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like whatever this is, you're going to be overcoming this. I do feel like you're going to be getting some acknowledgement. So I don't know if one of your teachers or professors, whatever you call them, are going to like give you some advice or something. But I do feel like whatever that advice is or whatever that acknowledgement is meant to be something positive for you. There's the Five of Wands in the dark. For the Five of Wands in the dark, I do feel like I do feel like you're going to be enjoying life. So I don't feel like you're going to be like fail all the classes or anything like this. I just feel like this is one specific thing that the cards are kind of picking up, you know. So the Five of Wands is like in the dark, but it's kind of like, you know, you're working harder than others. You're communicating well. You're like going to be able to resolve your problems and figure what's been keeping you back, if anything's been keeping you back. But that's what I got for you. Victoria! Will an opportunity come my way before end of year two? Make extra money, and if so, what? Okay, so will Victoria have an opportunity come her way before the end of the year to make extra money, and if so, what will that be? For the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. For the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there is an energy about coming up with solutions. Mm-hmm. I also feel like there might be something else where you can get money from. I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't know if it's like an inheritance or a gift or something, but I do feel like there's going to be money from something else. You know, it could just be about being able to sell something. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. You had the Fool. So I feel like the Fool is always about a new beginnings, a new journey, a new start of something. But I do feel like there's energy about like look before you leap, you know? Don't just take that risk. And, you know, if you're trying to apply for jobs, make sure there's something that is realistic and like the hours can meet up with the rest of your responsibilities that you have going on right now. Um, yeah, but I feel like whatever this is, it's going to be like an adventure for you. It's also going to be like something that's going to boost your confidence. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is in the dark. I do feel like whatever this energy is about having that long-term stability, but also missing someone. Um, I also feel like this one might be a job where you work alone, not with other people. I'm not quite sure if this is like a job you can do from home or, yeah. You also have the Star. The Star is in the dark. Huh, I'm gonna clarify because I don't feel like you have something like restricting you from taking an opportunity or restricting you from moving forward in a positive way for some reason. Let's clarify for Victoria, what is blocking Victoria from moving forward or taking this opportunity? The Hierophant. The Hierophant is about learning something. You know, like taking that risk and like learning something or getting someone a mentor or like talking to someone. I know where we live, we have a place where you can go to and they like you can do like a little test and the test tells you what kind of jobs you'd be good at in case there was something that you didn't know you would be good at to recommend to you. I don't know if you have that where you live, but I feel like the Hierophant is like maybe looking into it to see if there is something like that, or or if there's like a free online test that does a test and like asks you questions about you can't work outside your business. So okay, oh from home, okay, yeah, that would be great. I don't know what kind of job you could do from home. I know before I started my little store, I did home daycare for 11 years. Until my kids turned into teenagers and I didn't like little kids around touching their stuff anymore. So I don't know if that's a possibility for you as well, but that was interesting. That was fun. Lala, what are you going? What Gideon's current feelings about going to the gym with me? Okay, so you want to know what their feelings are about going to the gym with Lala. What are their feelings about going to the gym with Lala? Let's see. You don't know what yet? You'll figure it out, I'm sure. Ooh. I was going to put this one in the dark, but it turned itself around for you. I was like, nope, that's the wrong way. That is funny how the cards do that. It always amuses me every time. The tower. The tower is in the dark. Huh. I do feel like this is like a building up. So I don't know if they're like trying to build up their confidence to go to the gym with you, or if they're like, I don't know if I can do that. Maybe they don't feel like they have the right gym bod or whatever they call it now. I just kind of feel like there's like that hesitation going on. Um, for the Six of Pentacles is in the dark. So I do feel like there's an energy about maybe they're saving money. Maybe they don't have money for the gym because I just feel like they're like saving their money. They want to preserve whatever money they have. They don't want to give it away. I also feel like there's an energy about worrying about unpaid bills, and I feel like maybe if they're not going to the gym with you, it is about the money situation. Um, and I feel like there's an energy also of like they don't want to take advantage of you. So I feel like they wouldn't want you to pay either for some reason. There's the Wheel of Fortune, so I do feel there is luck. Maybe this luck will happen and that their situation will change and maybe they will change their mind about wanting to go to the gym with you or whatever this energy is. The star, I feel like whatever this is, the star feels like, you're on the right path. You have that right balance of doing this with this person. I do feel like it would bring you an opportunity to get close together as well, or like as a friendship thing or whatever your relationship is between the two of you. Oh, it's not a clash. Emily was helping Sarah with like a craft project, and this was the paper that was in their craft paper thing. So I took it so that I know where to put my cards because I'm always like trying to figure out where my camera is for my table. So yeah, I sold it from Emily. It's not a cloth, it's just paper. But yeah, thank you. It is cool. That's why I sold it. And I felt like it matched the pentacle thing. So yeah. So like the yes and no, and I could also like predict the sign. 2 for 1 deal for me today. It was like Christmas. Tanya, will Guy's action be towards me tomorrow? What will Guy's actions be towards Tanya tomorrow? Yeah, so I'm like, it fits perfect. I need to have this, so I took it. Poor kids, their mom is stealing their stuff. Tanya, sorry, I'll get back to Tanya. I'm getting distracted here. What will Guy's actions be towards Tanya tomorrow? Okay. The High Priestess. For the High Priestess, so she's in the dark, so I do feel like there's energy of like really trusting your intuition. Um, yeah, I also feel like there's a strong energy about following your instincts and like really listening to what that is. I also feel like have confidence about tomorrow. If you don't agree with whatever Guy is telling you, whatever they want to do, don't be afraid. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do something else. There's a Nine of Cups as well. Nine of Cups, I do feel like that is some good energy here. It's like having love and good news and good things are improving. I feel like you're gonna have a good conversation, be able to express some creativity together or do something creative together. There's also the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, I do feel like there's energy. I don't know if like he's been holding back on feelings and like going to express those feelings with you in a creative way, or just let you know on how they're feeling. But I also feel like they may be feeling a little low energy tomorrow, so I don't know if they're like beginning to not feel well, or if they're just feeling like stressed about money or some other work situation. There's the Fool. The Fool is in the dark. So I don't know if they're like holding back on something. I feel like if they are holding back on something, it's holding back on their emotions though, not like holding back on like lying to you or something like that. It just feels like maybe they don't really want you to worry about something. So I don't know if they don't want you to worry about a work situation or a money situation or just how they feel about something else. But I also feel like there's energy that a situation may backfire. So I don't know if they're planning on something and that's just not going to work out the way they're intending it to, or what the energy is. But overall, it sounds like he's going to have positive intentions towards you, Tanya. So I do feel like there's good intentions towards you tomorrow as well. Yes, welcome. Yes, thank you for the new subscribers. Yeah, also make sure that I know that you are subscribed, so that I can put you on the list for a free reading when I get to 500 subscribers. I'm excited about that. Mike, who will be spending Thanksgiving with? Oh, who will you be? Okay, so who will Mike be spending Thanksgiving with? Ooh, who will Mike be spending Thanksgiving with? Who will Mike be spending Thanksgiving with? I am. I'm excited. So, for the moon, I do feel like this person is a mystery person. So, I feel like maybe there's going to be somebody at Thanksgiving that you haven't met yet, and just kind of like feeling that mystery about somebody. I'm also feeling like there's an energy about um I feel like maybe you don't have all the information. Like I'm like feeling like different things. So I do feel like there's gonna be somebody new. I'm also thinking about a Scorpio for some reason. I do see the Scorpio crab thing there for some reason. So I don't know if there's gonna be a new Scorpio in your life, or someone's gonna invite a Scorpio to Thanksgiving if you're doing it with family or whatever, and that's gonna turn into something. But you also have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is in the light, so I do feel like you're gonna be having Thanksgiving with a bunch of people, not just one person. So I don't know if you're gonna go to a family gathering or like a gathering of friends or something else, but I do feel like you're gonna be with other people. You have the Three of Pentacles as well. You love the threes here. So I do feel like there's energy about um, not just relationships, but I feel like whatever this is gonna be like with family, but also the beginnings of a success. So I don't know if somebody's gonna offer you a job during Thanksgiving or like give you tips on how to improve your financial situation or whatever, but I do feel like Thanksgiving is also going to come with an opportunity of some sort. There is a Page of Swords in the dark. Maybe whoever you're expecting to go to Thanksgiving with may cancel and there will be something else because of this opportunity, or something along the lines of that kind of like energy. I also feel like whatever it is, the person is going to keep you guessing. So maybe the person knows that they're going to see you on Thanksgiving, but you don't know yet, because I do feel like there's energy that this person may be keeping you guessing of who they are. That's what I got for you. Hi, Anna. How are you? I'm doing good. It's Witchy Wednesday. Hi, Manil. How are you? General reading for the next 7 days. Ooh. General reading for the next 7 days for Manil. Ooh. Huh. For the judgment is in the dark, so I am feeling like something is going to be delayed. I also feel like there's energy that is stopping you from moving forward for some reason, but I feel like it is for a reason, you know? There's just an energy that's going to be blocking your path. Just, I'm not sure why, but I feel like it's for a reason. There's the Nine of Wands is in the light. The Knight of Wands in the light, I do feel like there's energy about being resourceful and being resilient. And I feel like even though you're going to be under pressure, you may feel exhausted, you are going to accomplish what you need to accomplish. You are going to get things done. You have the Page of Swords, so I do feel like you're going to be getting some good news and positive energy. I also feel like you're going to be using your mind more. I feel like you're going to be using more of your mind than your intuition. You're going to have some practical advice, or you're going to give some practical advice to someone. I do feel like someone may even seek your wisdom from you and like ask you questions about something. I also feel like there's a need for you to put your work or business first, whatever that is for you, before other things this week. And I feel like that is going to bring you some more light, some more positivity. There is the moon. The moon is in the dark. So I do feel whatever it is, like be careful you don't lose your nerve. Make sure, here you're gonna have some kind of situation that's gonna make you feel exhausted and tired, and you're gonna have to push through it anyways. Make sure that that energy doesn't affect your work and your, that type of situation. Keep it cool. If you need to go step outside for a breath of air, I feel like that may be needed for the next 7 days. If that is something, that you need to do, keep it cool. Hi, Amira. Ooh, the cards. I'll be right back. Shanna, Jay, what are Prof F's thoughts after meeting me today? Okay, so what are the Prof's thoughts about meeting Shanna today? What are the Prof's thoughts about meeting Shanna today? There we go. The Hierophant, the Five of Cups, Pentacles. For the Hierophant is in the dark. For the Hierophant in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about not wanting to learn something, not interested in what the other person needs to say. So I don't know if this is like the professor's um, energy, or if you just weren't paying attention to everything that they had to tell you. Like, I'm not quite sure what that situation was. There is the Five of Cups in the light. For the Five of Cups, I feel like I don't know if you're feeling like you wish things were different or you said things differently, or the professor's like, oh, maybe I should have said something differently than what they did. The Six of Swords is in the dark. For the Six of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy that, that I feel like it wasn't that bad. The Six of Cups in the dark is kind of like, things may be a little delayed or not what it seems, but at the same time, they're not that bad. Don't self-sabotage yourself is what I'm feeling. Don't self-sabotage. Don't worry about it. I feel like this wasn't a big deal, this meeting. Like, I don't feel like the professor thought anything, like, good or negative about you. I just feel like it was just kind of like meeting you and they didn't really put a lot of time and effort into really thinking about it, For the Six of Pentacles as well, I do feel like um, they have some clarity about you. The Six of Pentacles can also represent a mentor, so a professor is like a mentor. So I do feel like they are going to be professional about their position. I could feel that. I also feel like they're expecting you to put some work into your work, but I also feel like they will support you. That's what I got, Shanna. Caramel, JP's current feelings and intentions towards VF. So JP's current feelings and intentions towards VF. JP's current feelings and intentions towards VF. Huh. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is in the dark. For the Ace of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there are some repressed feelings or feeling down. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Maybe just some unmotivation or like wanting some excitement, and it hasn't had a lot of excitement recently. The Judgment, I do feel like this is a new start for something, a new beginning to something. I also feel like whatever this energy is, you're going to find some truth, but I feel like before you find the truth, you need to leave some things behind. So I don't know if VF needs to leave some things behind before they move forward into a positive light, or if JP needs to leave something behind and move forward in order to figure out what their feelings and intentions are for VF. For the Temperance is in the dark. For the Temperance in the dark, I do feel like there is an energy about having that balance, having that balance of intuition and what their thinking is, I do feel like it's feel like you're tiptoeing over the waters here, or JF JF JP is like trying to figure out what that situation is. I also feel like there's a little bit of um, needing to have some patience and trying to figure things out. So I don't know if like one of them are going through like a transformation or like a spiritual thing. But there's also the Six of Cups. For the Six of Cups, I do feel like this goes in the dark. I do feel like the past is kind of like trapping them. I don't know if this is them or VF, but one of them is like feeling trapped by their past and not being able to move forward. They're missing the way things used to be, and I feel like that is blocking a lot of valuable opportunities and relationships moving forward. That's what I got, Caramel. Sad student. Student, do you have a message or a question, I mean? Is student still here? Maybe just go to the next person, Rodney. I don't know what student's message or question was. Okay. Spiritual goddess. What is Alan's current thoughts about spiritual goddess? Ooh, what are Alan's current thoughts about spiritual goddess? Let's see. The Queen of Wands. They think that you're their queen, or they think of you as a queen. Maybe they want to treat you like a queen. I don't know. That's the first thing I was thinking of. I do feel like they have a fiery fashion. Maybe they like your fashion. I don't know why I keep saying where's it. I'm not trying to say, but I do feel like they have a fiery passion towards you. I also feel like whatever this energy is, I feel like they're sensitive. They're sensitive to your feelings. They're sensitive to your ideas and what you think. I feel like they do care about what you think and how you feel. There's a Seven of Cups here, so I do feel like there's energy. Even though it's in the dark, I do feel like they feel like that they have a good relationship with you. But I don't know if they feel like they're not giving you enough time, or you're not giving them enough time. I'm not quite sure what that is. I just feel like they want more, or they feel like they should do more. Not quite sure what that is. Um, and then you also have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is in the light. For the Ten of Pentacles in the light, I do feel like there's energy about having a positive beginning to something. I also feel like whatever this is, you're going to be able to see a long-term goal of what your career or your job is. I feel like you're going to have more clarity about what the future is going to look like. I also feel like you're going to have some happiness um, moving forward. Maybe this is even a family event coming up or some family time. There's also the Nine of Cups in the dark. For the Nine of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy of there's a lot of energy here. I just feel like there's energy about some unrealistic wants. So I don't know if Alan is trying to plan something with you or wants to do something with you, but it's not going to work out because of whatever it is. Or they're thinking about, doing Thanksgiving with you or whatever the case may be, whatever holiday it is, and is unsure if you'd want to go to that or not. I'm not quite sure what the energy is, but I do feel like Alan does think about you, does have good intentions towards you, is trying to figure things out, is worried about how you think and how you feel as well. Lucinda, Witchy Gemini, Sun. Ooh, Witchy reading. I love Witchy reading on Witchy Wednesdays. For Lucinda. Lucinda. Sorry, I say that wrong sometimes. For Lucinda, Gemini. Geminis are fairy witches. Fairy witches are the best, right? Fairy witches can connect with the fae. That doesn't mean that you are a fae. It could mean that you just use fairy energy to move forward. You want to fly on a broomstick? Awesome. Or vacuum. Yeah. Yeah. I've even seen that witches use those hoverboards now. You know? I don't know if you've seen that, but yeah, you can use the fairy energy. You can also talk to other spiritual miniature beings, like the elves or some other of the little ones. You can also talk to spirits and connect with the ancestors, that sort of energy as well. It's also about trusting yourself and trusting how you communicate with them, and I do feel like if you gain their trust, then you will be, I'll give you more of your powers. Let's just see what is Lucinda's magical powers today. What are Lucinda's magical powers right now? The Temperance. Huh. How to embrace Lucinda as a mystical being. How to practice. How to gain some witchy knowledge. How to be of service to others. That is so weird. I don't know if you've all seen that, but my light's been burnt out for a week and it just turned itself back on. Spirits do some weird things around here. They're shining some light on you, Lucinda. They're saying, hey, you get that broomstick out. Make sure your broomstick is the right way, you know? You always have to use the brush side up and not the brush side down, because you don't want that negativity to come in your home, right? The Temperance. The Temperance is in the light, and this is how to gain your spirit, your magic witchy power. Is what I'm trying to say. For the Temperance, you know, the Temperance is all about having that balance, so having that balance with your intuition, having your balance with your logic. So I also feel like there's an energy that, you know, don't let your logic overpower your intuition. You know, sometimes you're like, no, that is wrong. I know better. I know that that is not right. Even though that we feel that it is like having that balance and equaling that out. Um, I feel like is your superpower, you know? You have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark. I do feel like whatever this energy is, it's about how to embrace your mystic being self. But you know, because the Ten of Pentacles is in the dark, it's just, I don't know if it's like putting more of your focus into like your family life and your relationships with other people. Maybe it's putting more of your energy into relationships with the spirits as well, because it is a witchy reading. And like being more connected to beyond the veils. There's also the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like this is how to practice. The Six of Pentacles is about giving and taking. So sometimes when we, you know, give to charity or something like that, we do feel better about it for ourselves. But sometimes if we try to give things away, or like we're trying to give to others, be more mindful of the other person to make sure that what we're giving is really what they need at that time. I feel like that is something to practice doing. The Queen of Cups is in the dark, and this is how to gain that witchy knowledge. You know, the Queen of Cups is always about questioning things and analyzing situations. So maybe that is something that by questioning things and analyzing things and studying things is how you're going to gain your knowledge more about how to embrace that mystical being, how to fly that broomstick, you know? The Queen of Cups is also about nurturing insightful inspiration and having that attraction and compassion and like looking for the artistic things as well. There's the Four of Cups. This is how you can be of service to other people. So for the Four of Cups, that is about pulling away and regrouping. So maybe if you need to pull some people away to regroup, you know, okay, we're going to do things a different way from now on. We're not going to do things the other way, but just regrouping people and like giving them that confidence and how to move forward, you know. There's a hand here trying to give them a cup, so maybe giving some supportive advice or like giving people messages from the spirits. A lot of people seek, you know, angel messages and spiritual messages and that sort of thing. Maybe that is something you can work on as well to be of service to other people. But that's what I got for you. That was fun. They're on a special magical cup. You're welcome, Lucinda. And you're welcome, Miss Moonlight. I love doing readings. Witchy reading for Rodney. Okay, so Rodney is a Libra, and Libras are really good with the love potion. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe Rodney put a love spell on me or something. I don't know. He's really good at it if that's what he did. Let's see what Rodney's magical powers are. You're going to fly to Selmstead? Awesome. Just kidding. Oh, man. There's a lot more, like resorts and stuff that are made like just for witches. That is so cool. I want to go to one day. I thought I took out too many cards, but I did. So we're good. For Ronnie's magical power is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is in the light. So I just feel like whatever his magic powers are is like, if he's feeling trapped, he can just get himself out of any situation. That's his power. um, it's also about putting relationships back together. Of course, he's a love doctor. The love potions as a Libra. I also feel like there's energy that, he can make work seem less hard, which he does. Sometimes things don't work and he just walks in the room and they work. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is in the light. And this is about how to embrace yourself as a mystic being, Rodney. For Three of Wands, it's like working together, working with other people, but it's also about looking forward to the journey ahead and having that more open communication and just being open to new ideas and discoveries. The Two of Wands, this is how to practice being a mystic being. It is in the dark, so I do feel like it's about like working on your courage to, spread yourself as a mystic being. Ronnie always said he's not magical. He's one of those who likes to hide his magic in the closet. Oh, no, you said Witchy Oracle card. I thought you said a Witchy reading. Oh well. Sorry, you got the whole thing now. Yeah, sorry about that. I was distracted. I saw a Witchy one. Where's your Witchy reading? I'll have to give you a Witchy Oracle card as well. For the Two of Wands in the dark, this is about how to practice. I already said that, right? How to practice? And then to the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. No, I'm all distracted. I think I need another coffee or something. I don't know. I got too excited today. It was like Christmas. I'm like a kid on Christmas morning or something. The King of Pentacles is in the dark. So that is about, having, like, not using your powers to be vengeful? As well as, not making money your priority is how you're going to gain your witchy powers. You also have the Five Wands, and that's how to be a service to other people. So I do feel like maybe you can stop some conflicts from happening just because you're paying for the oracle. Okay, awesome. Let's just see what the Witch Oracle has to say to Rodney. These are really cute cards. They're so tiny. I love how baby they are. Dags. Dags. I'm not sure how to say the Z at the end. Dags. Ooh, Dags is butterfly. Ooh, I love butterflies. That's a good one for Rodney. So the butterfly is 46. Oh, of course, it's the last card. The butterfly. Change is dynamic and dramatic. Who could imagine a stunning butterfly would spring from the little caterpillar as a delicate butterfly unfurls their new wings? A new day dawn, and they are granted a new and higher awareness than they could have perceivably ever imagined. Below their cocoon hangs in a place where before and after they meet. Dagsa has a beautiful and brilliant light filled energy and represents the awakening of clarity that daylight brings. When this rune appears, there is hope and happiness, bold change, and new beginnings. Ooh, that's a good one. You're surprised they didn't use the Witchy runes for their deck? Huh. Gator, what does the guy at the gym think about me? Ooh, Gator. So what does the guy at the gym think about Gator? There are witches runes too? Awesome. Yeah, I have like little wooden pieces that I want to make witches runes out of. I need to do that one day, but I haven't yet. They're easier to say. Yeah, I have to learn how to say those words properly. Oh, there we go. The Magician. Ooh, Magician. For the Magician, I do feel like the guy thinks of energy, and I do feel like if like they think about your skills in the gym, or I don't know if they think that they have better skills than you or not, or if they just like the skills that you do or the techniques that you do. But I'm feeling that energy with the Magician. There is the Knight of Cups in the light, so I also feel like maybe they want to ask you something or approach you about something, or they're like you. You know, the Knight of Cups is like a romantic card, so I don't know if this is like a romantic situation for you or not. But I do feel like they do think about you, maybe even in that way. I'm not sure. But you also have that an energy about like a little bit of uncertainty. So I don't know if they're like not sure how you would think about this or how to approach you with what they're thinking and feeling. There is a death card, so I do feel like I don't know if these thoughts and feelings are going to come to an end because they think that you're not interested, or if they're not sure if this is a real thing or not. You know, I feel like they're kind of like torn. It's like, you know, they care about your skills, they care about your techniques and stuff like that. You know, they might have some feelings, but then there's a death card. Not quite sure what their intentions are. You also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, you know, that's about having that creative success and wanting for things to happen and wanting things to go their way, kind of thing. You know, I do feel like they don't want to force a decision, but they do want a decision made. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you or the two of you, but I do feel like they are thinking about you. I do feel like it's something about asking you something. I don't know if it's about your gym thing or if it's about asking you on a date because you have the Knight of Cups. That's always a possibility. But the Death card, I don't know if they just don't have the courage to approach you and they're not going to. They're waiting for you to make the first move. You know, that's what I got for you. You don't think anyone says them right? No, I feel like I need to learn some Latin. I've been reading like witch books and stuff like that, but I feel like now every now and then they like throw in some Latin phrases, and it's like I want to know how to say it properly. I need like speech therapy or something. Victoria, do I have to go look for the opportunity, re work, or at home? Okay, so you want to know about the other question about working at home. I gotcha. Okay, so do you have to look for the opportunity or will it happen? Huh. Maybe it's a mixture of both. I don't know. I just had this idea that, you know, when I first started home daycare, I was involved in like an early year center and they asked me if I wanted to put my name in the book to be a babysitter. And I'm like, okay, I'll be a babysitter. And then all of a sudden the city of where I lived called me and they're like, well, we have this job position for you if you want to do home daycare. So it's kind of like two things in one, you know? It's like they reached out to me and I kind of like put myself out there at the same time. I don't know. I just had need to tell you that for some reason. Okay, so for the Two of Pentacles, let's see. Will Victoria have to go looking for this opportunity, or will it just come to her? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. For the Two of Pentacles, I do feel like this is a new possibility. I do feel like this could be a growing investment, so I don't know if you're going to have to put money into it first. Um, but I do feel like it's a startup of success. You know, the Two of Pentacles is a startup of success, new possibilities, new beginnings, new start to something. You know, a growing investment. I can feel that for you. There's the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is in the dark, so I do feel like this is an energy about um I don't know if you're like worried about other things, worried about the communication, or worrying how to get started with this. But I do feel like there's some worry going on here. Um, I feel like there's a little bit of protection. I do feel like there's an energy about putting business first. So I don't know if putting the business first is like putting your business first besides starting a new one. I don't know what that is, or if it's about is starting about this new business and like putting that new business first. But you also have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is in the light. So I do feel like there's a little bit of confusion. I also feel like there's a lot of opportunities. Like Seven of Cups is like many opportunities. Like you have all these cups are opportunities. You know, some are good and some are curses. It's all about picking the right ones. I do feel like you have like be careful on what you consider and just careful with what you decide on, but also take action at the same time. So you know, choose wisely is what I'm trying to say here. There is a Fool, so I do feel like this would be a risk for you, like taking a leap of faith, like taking this risk to have this opportunity. It does seem to be a strong energy for you right now. So I don't know, maybe if you just Google it. I know before I started my little store, even now and then, I still Google it. What are the top 10 or the top businesses for 2023? But now I can look up what's the top businesses for 2024. When I started my business in I think it was 2018. It was the year of the Play-Doh. So my Play-Doh is what started my business. But yeah, just Google it and see what happens. Amira, can I know this guy V, his feelings and his intentions? So Amira, can I know this guy V's feelings and intentions? So what are V's feelings and intentions for Amira? The Five of Wands. For the Five of Wands in the dark, For the Five of Wands in the dark, I do feel like whatever they're thinking is kind of like avoiding a conflict or avoiding saying the wrong thing. I feel like they're kind of like trying to figure out what they think or what their intentions are, or like trying to figure out whatever that is for them. You know, I feel like whatever it is, they feel like um, it's hard. I don't know if it's hard, why it's hard to talk to you, or if they feel like you feel like it's hard to talk to them. I'm not quite sure what that is. There is a Three of Swords in the dark. I do feel like there is a change. So I don't know if they're going through changes right now. They're just trying to release some things from their past. But I do feel like they want to move on from whatever that is, and they are looking for someone to help them with that. So I don't know if this is like a long-term thing or not. There is a Two of Cups. So I do feel like he does have romantic type feelings towards you, or at least a crush or something like that. I do feel like they want to get to know you better. I do feel like they are worried about what you would think about them. Um, for the Two Cups, it's all about romance, attraction, all that sort of thing. I'm not quite sure if they're really at that point yet, or if it's just something that they're considering right now. There's a Six of Cups in the light, so I do feel like maybe you remind them of somebody from their past, and maybe that's why they're interested. Or you just do things the way someone else used to do things and they're attracted to that for whatever reason. Um, the Six of Cups can also represent finding their roots and like wanting to have that family type commitment. But if you just met them, I feel like that is probably not the right energy. Maybe just something that they're wanting overall, not really specifically like towards you, just what's on their mind. and they just kind of like feel for you right now. I'm not quite sure what that is. Just use your intuition, use your instincts, and you'll know. You know what's right and what's not, right? Caramel, love connection for me the next 2 weeks. Love connection for Caramel the next 2 weeks. Love connection for Caramel in the next 2 weeks. Let's see. Caramel, love connection next 2 weeks. Ooh. The devil. The devil is in the dark. Huh. For the devil in dark, I'm feeling like this, like letting go of some change, like letting go of something from the past and like releasing that energy and having that freedom. I feel like that is energy is really strong. With the hermit as well, the hermit is also in the dark. I do feel like whatever this energy is, it's like refusing to like listen or learn from yourself. Um, not quite sure what you need to learn or listen to. Maybe it's your instincts, maybe your intuition. Um, not quite sure what that is. But there is light there. I do feel like there's some light. I do also feel like something's being released. The devil too is like something needs to be released. The Seven of Swords is also in the dark. The Seven of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's energy about working through the feelings and working with someone else as well. So I don't know what this is, but yeah, it's in the dark though. So I also feel like maybe you're gonna like some things are gonna become clear to you. I feel like whatever that is, you're just done with playing games. You're ready for a change. You're ready to move forward. Um, I feel like someone may even approach you. There's a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles is who's gonna approach you. But I feel like this person is going to be grounded, respected in their business or their position that they're in. I also feel like this person is supportive, maybe even a healer. So this person could be a Cancer just because of the healing aspect. But this person could also be a Sagittarius. I'm just kind of like feeling those energies. I feel like whatever this is, I feel like the person may even be a single parent. I'm not quite sure what this is, but I do feel like they come with abundance. And they are looking for love. They are looking for a connection towards you. Not quite, don't know if you know who this person is, but that's what I got for you. Thank you for all the love. I appreciate it. Victoria, do you see small inheritance or gift of money for me, BF, the end of the year? Okay, so for Victoria, is there a small inheritance or gift of money for me, BF, boyfriend, the end of the year? Let's see. For Victoria. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is in the dark. I do feel like whatever it is like compensation or like something um something It's from something. I don't know what this is. There is a star as well. The star in the dark is kind of like, star is always about giving you their blessings, right? But I also feel like it's about having that equal balance. So I don't know if like something happened and you're gonna get compensation for that, or your boyfriend is gonna get some compensation for it. Whatever this energy is, not quite sure what that is. It's kind of a weird thing, a weird, I don't know how to explain it kind of thing. There's a Six of Wands as well. It's about, Six of Wands kind of like give and take, but it's also about having that victory and having achievements or something. So this could also be about winning something. Um, just having that confidence and pride of something being, some kind of something being rewarded. There is the wheel. So the wheel is in the dark. So I feel like this is not luck. So maybe it's not winning because you do have the Wheel of Fortune in the dark. Huh. I feel like whatever it is you can't influence it. It's just something that's gonna happen. So I guess not buying a lottery ticket is not gonna help. It's just something that's just going to happen. I don't know. That's what I got for you. Oh, before the end of the year. Ah, okay. It's true. Yeah. But whatever this energy is, I do feel like I just think it's just something that's gonna happen. If it does happen, maybe really small. Um, maybe just like finding someone's wallet and returning it and they give you a reward or something. I'm not quite sure what that is for you, Victoria. I appreciate you too, Victoria. You're welcome. Amy, will I move in a big place in the near future? Ooh, will Amy Hunter move into a big place in the near future? In the near future. Well, Amy Hunter will move into a big place in the near future. In the near future. Yes, welcome, Amy. There's been a lot of new people recently. Thank you for joining us, Amy. When I get to 500 subscribers, I will be doing a free private reading. If you're interested in that, make sure to let me know if you're subscribed. Let's see. Let's see here. The Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is in the dark. If you are new here, I do read the cards to light to you, to the dark to me. Apparently that's a weird thing to do, but that's what I do. Knight of Wands in the dark. I feel like this is an energy about expecting the unexpected, but it's also about carrying someone else's weight. I don't know if that is something you've been doing. I'm not quite sure how this has to do with you getting the big house, but I do feel like it's about taking responsibility and moving forward. The Four of Pentacles is in the light. I feel like this is about saving up money and feeling secure. So I do feel like there is an energy about you being able to save the money and being able to purchase a home or get a home in the near future. I don't know if you're going to be buying it or renting it, but I do feel like that is a possibility. I do feel like you're going to be able to gather up the resources. I even see that maybe there's an investor that may be helping you or someone who is able to help you in that situation as well. There's a Ten of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like if this energy is more about focusing on a career. So I don't know if you're going to be changing careers and that's going to give you more money so that you can buy the place, or you're going to get a different position in the work or career that you have. But I feel like there's kind of like a balance between the two, or you're going to be working on a balance between the two. But I also feel like there's fear about giving one up. So if you don't want to give your work up for this other job, ultimately the choice is yours always. The Ace of Pentacles is in the light, so I do feel like this is a new possibility, a new growing investment for you. I do feel like this is something that is a new start for you, a new start of success. That's what I got for you. I wish you luck, though. I hope everything works out the way you want it to. You're welcome. I think that's everyone. Yay, that's everyone. We did it. I will be back tomorrow night if anybody wants to come back. I appreciate all of you and thank you. Thank you again, Miss Moonlight, for the very nice surprise. You didn't have to do that. I think BC was a little shy because we all told her that if she started meowing, she'd have to come on, come on here and say thank you to you, Miss Moonlight, to get her treat. So I feel like she's feeling a little shy about that, hiding. She did come and take a peek. She was very quiet about it, but she did come and take a peek to see what is going on. What are we talking about over here? BC is too funny. I think she's eyeing that I have the treats beside me in case she started meowing to distract her. So she's like, I better be quiet. I'm not going to get one. She's too funny. Maybe I'll just keep the empty bag here. um, yeah, so thank you, everybody. Thank you for following me. I will be back tomorrow, and I will be back on Sunday for a little Halloween party. If you want to join on that, it's kind of be kind of like another tarot reading. But, anyways, I'll see you all then. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all for coming. Good night.